Hello everybody, welcome back to more Legend of Keepers 1.0. We are going to get our dang engineer a little bit more caught up since we made a whoopsie a little bit ago where we skipped over them and then we played the dang main character again. We are going to be doing the Goosebumps run, which certainly implies, based off of its ingredients here, not really the steel golem, but implies based off of a lot of these ingredients that this should be a morale-focused build. As a result, I have put some points into what seems like the most morale-focused thing we could do here. There's something to be said about going for this. 15% chance to find a rare trap at the merchant from week 20 onwards. I don't know, it sounds interesting, but basically we get some traps that will be stronger. Basically is probably the best way of saying it. We can buy traps easier and we can upgrade them easier. And when we rent them out, it doesn't last as long. I don't know.
Let's go.
The more game-changing and powerful traps feel like they show up later. Tesla Cannon. It's exciting to finally get to actually go for the Frickus. Frickus and Porby. Oh my god. Hello, everybody. Welcome to my new show, Frickus and Porby. So this is Cage. Thank you for the support on Patreon. You are, Cage, you're Frickus. Dysnomia, you're Porby. Thank you for the support on Patreon. There's Osoleve, Patricia. I feel like the gargoyle is going to be super useful here. Oricalc. I also think, honestly, all of these units are going to be super useful for this build. The engineer has some really powerful, really powerful morale build characters here. Trainer. We could go for the trap, I guess. So what was it exactly? Demoralized to the remaining heroes when a hero is trapped or killed by a trap. Defeated by a trap. So, I mean, we could. I feel like the trainer's going to be the way to go. Patricia's got that passive regardless. Let's see. Our front line has Dysnomia and Cage there. I feel like I'm going to switch Osoleve with Patricia, though, probably. That's a lot of extra power. And then getting up to the point where we have the passive that does 2 demoralized every single turn is really good. Gains 5 barrier if the attacking target's morale is under 50%. We could do that as well. Also making them a bit tankier in addition to, I think, maybe making it so they apply Demoralize 3. Is that the case? That is the case. That seems like a good direction to go in here. We'll obviously skip the trainer there. Neither of you have a morale focus situation. I do like to win. Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. I do like winning. Yeah. So Bayard. We'll bring in Bayard. Bayard is going to be score. And a score that is indeed for getting to be that monster because, boy howdy, I see a lot of utilization in your future. There's absolutely no reason to ever get a morale event before we get into a fight. No reason whatsoever. But alrighty then. Okay, monster. I mean, we go for the one with the most amount of money gain here. You better believe it. You better believe it. Alright. Boy, howdy. Neither of these are that good at all for this exact situation. I will go for the mechanical spider, I guess, because it'll apply terrified. Frontline, physical and air. Dysnomia can handle it okay. Score can handle it okay. What's the more powerful thing? It's the air. But we'll get vulnerable and then we'll get the physical attack after the vulnerable into another physical. So Score is probably going to be a better bet there, followed by Dysnomia and then maybe Patricia in the back. Unless we want to get the demoralized. They're not going to get rid of the demoralized stack, so I think that we actually bring in Cage, and I also think that Patricia's going to be more useful in a little tiny bit. Physical and air. You're actually pretty solid at that. And then Orichalc in the back because... wait, first of all, we're not getting shuffled, are we? No. I got so used to getting the artifact where we get the one thing that gets multiple uses. So it's all AoE, yeah? Well, Dysnomia can get a little bit more focused in, so, I mean, you could do that too. So we'll go for the back line. Also because that guy sucks butt. La la. La la la. Okay. AoE is definitely the way to go. Unwavering, if you say so. Are you terrified? You are terrified. Do a little bit of focused damage there. Boop. Man's almost dead. He's going to get this attack off, which is a bummer, to be sure, but still. Demoralize 2 will be plenty to get that guy gone in the back. Ouch. Let's go for the Demoralize 3. 7. 7 enraged. This is bonkers. Let's do a little bit of direct focus. Alrighty. I think we can demoralize, can't we? No. No. Easy target. No. Ice damage and slow. Eh. Doesn't really matter much. Yes, easy target. Easy target. I guess we could eat all this. Raw. I think that that's actually maybe a solid idea. Try and guarantee that we will not lose anybody. This is stun, isn't it? Yeah, it is. 50% chance to apply a stun if they're under 50%. And then, yeah, again, you don't really have much of a reason to be on this team, really. Like, they're kind of there as, like, a defensive tool, I suppose. AoE and applying Terrified there. I wish I could look at my team here. Do we have good nature resist? Nerith Nerti is a little bit tankier. But really weak to fire, ice, and armor. Nature and air. Do we have anybody good against ice? I'm trying to think. I don't remember. I do not remember. I'm going to go for you because you're a demon. And I feel like there's some really good artifacts that buff up demons with morale builds. So this is Spence. Let's hit the engineer. Let's try it out. It's just 5 morale. Like, I get it with the multi-action, it's the same thing, but that's with a niche scenario, you know what I'm saying? This is like, does 10 more morale to everybody. This does 10 more morale to everybody if there are less than 3 heroes. I feel like it should have some kind of slightly, I don't know, even if it's just minus 17, I feel like it should be a little bit better, right? Just a little bit. Maybe it gets really good Pandora's box is it's too good of a trap. This is the thing. It's too good of a trap to not go for. Camarina. Morale and slow. It's certainly not bad. Also applying shell and haste. Certainly is a usable unit for us. Put Camarina in the back. This is Etherno 369 with a little bit of a hiccup on the side. The life, I don't care. Morale is a maybe. Since these being on 4 is rough because that's two knockouts away. I'm going to take the money, though, for early on. Therapist, though. Or we could upgrade our dang urn again to do 30 morale. Next upgrade is where it's at, though. Applying an extra stack of all negative debuffs. Artifact, yes. Artifact, yes. Okay. I skipped the 2 ways to up our morale, but oh well. Frontline ice, backline ice. Uh-oh. Can't be afflicted by demoralize. The skill also gets rid of all penalties. Ah, what fun. Oh, what fun. Oh, what fun again. Okay. This is gonna be a little rough. Area fire. Not great. Should have got Ice Boy, I guess, right? I mean, Orcalc is pretty decent against ice, though, so... Alrighty. Pandora's box. I don't know how much... Demoralize should be on there, but also it makes sense to go for the Mechanical Spider last, where it's more likely that there's less than 3. Whop! Dear God. Wow, he's dead already, huh? Oh, they weren't. Well, okay. That makes sense. Terrified, but only if their armor is negative. I mean, a lot of time if they're in the back, their armor is negative. Ow! Ow! This is bad. Oh, this is bad. Yeah, we're like better off actually going for an actual kill here. Yeah. Yeah, we're going for an actual kill on the back line at the very least. That's the way to go with that. Whop! Yep. Please let me get my helmet cannon here. Whew. Let's try and get a slow off so we can hopefully... Yeah, there we go. Nope, never mind. I thought we were going to be able to get that there. Area fire. I mean, you're dead. gotta be kidding me. That is wretched. Oh, the fact that you lived that. Oh, the fact that that... Oh, no. Jesus Christ. This is terrible. This is so bad.
Optimal performance.
Obviously, we're going for that. What's your armor? 25. Thank you for not frostbiting me. Ow. We're doinked. We're pretty darn doinked here. Just that first round went so bad. Oh. When we get the one done, we're in a much better spot. I should have gone for the AoE, I think. I think it would have ended up being better here, but at this point, there's certainly no point in changing my mind here. Oh. Oh. You're immune to poison! I hate you. I hate you with everything I've got. And now I take my AoE. Yep. That sucks. We are maybe alive. Oh, that was a really fun time. Yeah, thank you. I love it when they're immune to demoralize and one-shot me. Let's see. Demoralize does physical damage instead? Maybe. There's a world where that is the thing to do. Morale for tears. I will accept it. Youch. Okay. Morale for free. Plunder. I don't want to do the business trip to guarantee we lose somebody right now. Low chance for a penalty on that one is why I went for that. Organize, lose 40 gold, get 40 tiers, resurrect plus 40 or 20 tiers. Let's invest in our future there. All right. All right. Boy, howdy. Okay. Fingers crossed we don't just get insta-nuked here. And then we can have a good time and maybe actually get to play the game. This is not good. Ice and fire. I don't think... Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think that there is a world where we have anybody who's good against both of those. And an area, resistance to nature... Well, I just want somebody really fast in the front then, I guess. Actually, suspense makes sense, because we can get the terrified out, and it'll last for the whole fight then, when combined with that, I'd say. Ugh. $49. Nice, 25. So you're going to die to this. Which is ice damage to all. Yikes. It's gonna be sketchy. The good news is it's the Fountain of Youth there instead. Ice and fire, sure. Sure. It works, it works, it works. I don't have a whole lot of hope right now, though. Like, the RNG placement of these rooms and everything has just been really, really rough. There's some frostbite for the hell of it. At least we get to apply our extra stacks of Terrified. That does help. Genuinely. I tell you, man. I tell you. That does not feel very good at all. Ouch. It really does feel like I should not be going for morale. And it's like, that shouldn't be a thing, right? Like, I shouldn't feel like it's stupid to go for morale right here. Yeah, we'll give it a go. We'll give it a go. We can... This guy just does an actual bonkers amount of direct damage. Dead? No, thank goodness. Slow. We might actually get... Ugh. Okay, we're fine. I think. Oh my god, I cannot believe we lived that. But I meant that since we got that off, I think we're going to actually be okay in the end here. That's just a kill if we want it. Whose air resistance is negative? Okay. I mean, yeah, that's obviously pretty good. This is... Oh, I was going to say this is going to go twice. It's not going to go twice. Oh, we're going to die, actually. Oh, cool. I love that we get that, too. And I love that we can't... maybe we can get a big old chunk of armor at the very least before they run away. And then you will run away as well, won't you? Good. Okay. Thank heavens. That could have been so annoying. Minus 30 morale and silence 5. Sure. Absolutely sure. We could do a course. Do I think that we'll live long enough? Sure, we'll do that, and then we'll bring you. Oh, you are there. Okay. Trainer, because I don't think I can really go for a business course, and I will just train literally anybody that we can right there. It feels like a good idea. Applies air weakness. Sure, I guess. Okay. 40 and... Or 20... Let's see. 20 and extra time. Or 30 twice. I don't see why we wouldn't go for this one. This does seem tempting, because you could, like, chain react better, but I feel like, eh. Oops. Master bonus, monster trap. I'll take the master bonus. If we die, we die, you know? And boy, do I feel like I'm going to. Especially with having them sitting out there. That's really, really rough. Thank God. That is going to be very nice. Well, but at the same time... Oh my god, easy target. Yes. Thank you. And they'll have their mouth shut, so their skills should not be relevant. Thank God. Such a strong ability. I'm glad we can finally use it on a run where we are, you know, rocking that stuff. It's a little sketchy. It's a little sketchy too. You're gonna certainly take that hit. Nature and ice. You're both really bad against this, but Score will get probably a little bit more work done, I would say. Ice and nature. Neither of you are good against that, but we'll throw in Osoleve. All right. I don't know what we'd really want to up with Pandora's Box, but it's definitely going to do... It does more morale, and hell, maybe there will be some stuff that's left over. We obviously want to get easy target on there. Morale damaged reduction. Youch. I don't know if this increases the morale damage taken. It sure as hell does not look like it. It does not. Okay, well, we're just going to get an actual kill on that guy instead, then. What? Whoa! That is absurd damage! What the hell's a guy gonna do here? Basically doesn't really do much damage. We might as well get the AoE burn on. I'm floored. That was crazy. That was like, they did all that without the skills. Poison will last longer. I know he's got good resistance there, but still. Oof, woof. We're actually going for kills here. I need to have them go slow so that I can maybe actually get value here. Thank you. He'll eat an entire extra hit for me now. That is nice. That is nice. We're gonna be fine. Okay. Get the ability to apply burn for whatever it's worth here. On both. That should be killed. And that should be killed. Wow, man. The game is really just telling me that I should go for... Oh, wow. Go for a non-morale build. That's what I'm getting. I'm hearing that loud and clear. Shoot. So this does not last for very long, apparently. 6 weeks. It's not too bad. Alchemy, I think we should do it. But leave like 20. Cool. Why not? Why not? Artifact, I feel like, you know, we just gotta do what we gotta do. Let's see what we can organize. Piegood is back. Piegood is level 4. Have you in the front is more important. Alright. Scraping by, scraping by. Ooh. Pandora's Box. Pandora's box right after mouth shutter. Don't mind if I do. Physical and air. I feel like we got somebody who can handle that. Yeah, I guess so. That area of fire there. Physical and air. Certainly feels like it should be you. Well, unless we're... Yeah, I feel like... Unless we want to really focus in on the morale, which I think that we can handle here. That's pretty exciting. That really long-lasting. This is a setup. Now, this is good. We finally got... Oh. We finally got a setup in. Right, is your armor negative? It is. Oh! Ah, just eat my butt! Why is everybody dead before their first turn? Why is everybody always dying before their first turn? Why? Everybody. Everybody is dying before their first turn. What happened? This has not been happening until now. Like, what the hell is this? Like, we just don't have proper defensive units. Oh, man. Stun goes a really long way. Although they might even die, though. Especially with easy target. If it buffs it up. It buffs up the damage, certainly. Who's got negative? Okay, well. All right, fine. So the stun was useless. But that's okay. We've got this totally fine here. You were dead anyway. Trampling. Nice and easy. And then we get the helmet cannon. Like, that is really telling about how powerful our that very first beginning area over there was. Damage dealt by monsters. Again, I don't think that this means... I don't think that this implies morale. I wish it definitely did. Okay, we have a therapist coming up. Thank God. I wish it definitely did, but I don't think that that's the case. That applies to extra stacks now. Seminar. This and a therapy where we use tears for sure. Oh, so much better. So much better. Into the trainer, which I guess we can do. Upgrade score, cage. I guess probably score unless speed up. That's a significant. 20 HP is significant. It's very significant. But yeah, I just like our tankiness is so bad. Nice. You should not shuffle me. But that means that they would shuffle back here. That's fine though. Front nature air. Oh, we're dead. It's gonna be rough there. The area of ice. It's rough. This is a rough one. Into Pandora's box, though. That's a good setup. Campfire, I prefer that to them removing the status effects entirely. Okay, so we're probably going to get shuffled. Not that it really matters here anyway. Nobody's good against this. Nobody's good against it. All right. And maybe we won't get shuffled. I don't know. We'll see. Who's got negative air resist? Oh, you really do. Nice. It's pretty substantial. This guy does too much damage, I know. Wait, we have 40% nature resist. He does way too much damage. Way too much damage. Jesus. I can't. Why does he still exist like this? He's always been a problem. I can't, man. That guy, he's at least like he does a lot, but he's a rare unit, you know? That's a different story. Sort of looking like this. We don't get shuffled. I mean, that's okay. Pretty weak attack, really. Pretty busted attack, really. And that pierces, yeah. That's not going to go twice. This is absolutely garbage damage. We've died now. It's truly just an inappropriate amount of damage that guy puts out. All right. Let me talk. Why don't you? Okay, so we're obviously going to absorbing shot, put up our shield because they're going to die now. Otherwise, they would not have. I've died. Oh my god. Okay, well. That's just.
What happened to
wait.
you? Did you have an accident with the paper cutter?
Way too much. All right. Well, lesson learned. That set of units that we start with is not very good at defense. The defensive capabilities, or at the very least, maybe it's just that there's nobody's good against nature. Like, look at that. This team is really bad against nature. That's our first loss of the series, isn't it? Boy, that was a really not fun run. That was like really anti-fun, that run was. But yeah, our best nature resistance is 0, and our average is negative 30-ish. So when that guy comes out who already does too much damage, like, and this is something I've talked about since episode 1 of my last series, that unit is far too overtuned, way too overtuned, like for the damage output. So when you run into multiple of those guys with a team that they send you that has absolutely no capabilities for withstanding those attacks, you die so fast, and the morale builds can work. They did not work. It definitely did not work today. Obviously, like we have our first documented loss of this new series here, trying to go for this morale build, and it was just terrible situation after terrible situation. It was a non-stop gauntlet of garbage today. So, now, and I'm not saying like, I'm also not saying it's the game's fault, but I'm just saying, boy, the the run that we had laid out ahead of us when we were opting to go for a morale run didn't work. Didn't work. Clearly, because we lost, like, obviously. But going back, like, what would I have done differently? I guess I would have just decided to do a normal non-morale focused run. I think that that's just what would have won today with the situations that were presented to us. I couldn't make my team tankier compared to like what I already was doing. Like I upgraded them a lot. I upgraded their HP pools a bunch. I guess that I don't know, I guess the Steel Golem is there to try and provide some kind of tankiness, maybe, like with the removing all of the demoralize, but then how are you killing the units? Like we ran into multiple units so frequently. Why is there a unit that has a 50% morale reduction when you would never put a 50% damage reduction on a unit, right? You wouldn't do that. That doesn't exist, does it? I don't think that exists in the game, and you wouldn't put that there. Why? And I feel like resistance to demoralize is way more gutting to a morale build than resistance to one specific type of damage over time effect. It is way more gutting because of how demoralize is so catch-all for a damage over time effect for a morale run, because there's not different types of morale damage over time. There's one. It's demoralize. So having somebody immune to demoralize is like having them have that passive that only rare units get, that is immunity to all status effects, which is a passive that I personally don't think should exist at all. But if that's going to exist, that's kind of, for a morale focused run, that's sort of what it is, because it's a catch-all. There's not fire morale, ice morale, nature morale. There's just morale. So taking away such an integral way of actually being able to dispatch enemies with that whole subsection of the game is really, really, really brutal. So getting enemies that have the 50% reduction, all of that, it really ripped us apart today, mixed with the fact that we started with a whole team that couldn't handle nature attacks and got back-to-back one of the most overtuned units in the game who happens to be a nature damage focused character. Of course, we're going to have an absolutely terrible time. I do think, though, that we could have gotten over the hump if we went for a damage run instead of a morale run. That's all I'm getting at. That's the summary for today. That is that. We'll be back at it again. Maybe play a different character, because honestly, that really bummed me out. And I am very curious about trying to play the Enchantress with a skeleton-focused build. I think that could actually be really, really fun. Because if I remember correctly, can they not get skeletons at all? I feel like I didn't see them ever get skeletons before. But maybe I'm going crazy. But alas, that is that. That is going to do it for today. Still a good game. Boy, howdy, that run, I did not like at all, though. So we're good. We're fine. We're golden. We'll be back at it again tomorrow with a much better attempt, hopefully, and get ourselves up to the Ascension level, hopefully with the Enchantress. Thank you for watching. Sorry for the negativity. I'm not trying to whine or anything like that. I'm just trying to, it's more me trying to dissect why we lost and trying to figure it out so I can hopefully keep us from doing it again. I don't know what else to say. I'm trying to dissect what happened in the run so I can figure out how to not do that, so we can learn from it. It's not me trying to complain, it's me trying to learn from it so that we don't do it. Thank you for watching. Sorry, I'll stop talking. Thank you. Check out the channel, Roguelite, some more every single day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.